Hi, I'm Keenan S., and I'm reporting live at the 2008 Gala, and I'm standing here with Mr. Courtney B. Vance, who is a very, how can I put this? Awesome actor and role model today. And tonight he's actually hosting the event. What can you tell us about yourself?
Well, I'm very excited to be here tonight. I've never hosted this event before in this illustrious institutional hotel. But I've been here to a function, to a Boys and Girls Club event, and about 2 years ago in the same room we're going to be in tonight. And it is a very, very elegant, it's going to be a very elegant affair. They've got the room decorated beautifully, and I think we're going to have a great time.
Now, since the theme is tonight, when I was younger, what would I want to be when I grow up? So, when you were younger, what would you want to be when you were up?
I had no idea what I wanted to be when I grew up, and that was a huge, huge question. I mean, do you know? I mean, how do you know it? How old are you?
17.
I had no idea. At 18, I went to college, and I went to Harvard, and everyone seemed to know what they wanted to do when I was there. So I was a little, just feeling a little out of sorts when I was there because of that. And everyone seemed to know what they wanted to do but me. But then I did a couple of shows, did a couple of theaters, events, and kind of found my stride. And when I went back for my 5th anniversary from college, no, 10th, everyone didn't know what they wanted to do. And they were saying how fortunate I was to have chosen theater. So it was a really interesting time. I don't know how 18-year-olds know what they want to do so early, but some do. Yeah. I didn't.
Now, since you made it in Hollywood, what advice could you give to youngsters today about becoming an actor or actress or pursuing careers in the film industry?
Make sure you get a good education, because everybody is not going to make it in front of the camera. So like any business, acting is an intense desire to do it, and if you don't have that intense desire, the rejection can be overwhelming. So just try a lot of things. Try to find out where your interests lie by looking in books, internet, talking to friends. I figured by the time I got to college, by talking to the kids who were at college, I'd figure it out. And I did. So but get education, because that's the key. It's still the key. It always will be the key.
Now, who or what motivated you to keep going in life, to pursue a higher education? I know you just got you were graduated at Yale and Harvard, and you still continue to be in the film industry. So what motivated you, or how did you go about daily?
My mother and father and my whole entire family were educationally oriented. We were centered around, you got to get an education, and so much of it is placing children in situations where they can dream and they can see themselves in that situation by seeing another person, myself being one, or when I was young, seeing someone like a James Earl Jones or Arthur Ashe or any kind of any profession. And these days, Obama. Now that there's an Obama, now young people can dream about potentially becoming president, because there's a very real potential. So you got to put children and young people in positions where they can dream. That's the most important thing, in positive positions so that they can dream and see themselves as being whatever.
Last question. Now, I noticed you just had twins. So are they going to continue to be a part of the Boys and Girls Club?
Absolutely. The twins?
Yes.
Bronwyn and Slater? You better believe they're going to be Boys and Girls Club members. Yes, yes, and yes again.
All right, thank you, Mr. Courtney. That's all the time we have. I'm Keenan S., and I'm signing off.